What's going on, everyone? My name is Josh19, and today I wanted to show you guys how to get live stream notifications for follows, donations, and subscribers on Twitch TV. So let me go ahead and demonstrate actually what this looks like. So basically, when you get a follow or donation or subscriber, a message will pop up your screen just like this. And it's actually pretty cool because it actually encourages other people on your stream to follow, subscribe, or donate when they see that, because they actually get acknowledged. So it's pretty cool. So let me go ahead and go over the website that you can actually set this up on. The website's called TNotifier. So their website is tnotifier.net. I'll go ahead and put the link to this website in the description for you guys. As you can see, they've served over basically 50,000 notifications so far as of today. So that's actually quite a bit. So a lot of streamers are actually using this program now, from what I've seen. So it's actually pretty cool. So let me kind of go over it. If you are a normal Twitch streamer that's not partnered, you do have to pay for this. It's not very expensive, and it's definitely worth investing in. If you're not sure about it, I would just go ahead and do a per month of $1.99. You only have to get it for 1 month if you want to try it, and I think you can actually try it for 1 day for free without them charging you as well. It's pretty cool. Again, if you want to purchase it, you can. If you want to purchase it for a whole year, you can do $20. If you are a Twitch partner, you do get it for free. So that's kind of nice if you are partnered. But again, if you're not, it's only $2 a month if you want to pay monthly, or $20 a year. So it's definitely worth it, and I suggest you guys definitely check it out. So let me kind of show you guys the dashboard. So once you've actually created an account and you have TNotifier, your dashboard pretty much looks like this. It starts off by showing your last 15 subscribers. I'm not a partner, so I don't have subscribers, but if you want, you can switch to followers. It'll show your last 15 followers. So this is kind of cool if you want to keep up with like who just followed and things like that. If you missed the notification, or you don't have it set up for your email or anything like that. It also showed the top 10 donators. This only will show if you have an I'm Raising account. So when you first come to the dashboard, you would want to hit change new username, I think, and it will have you set your I'm Raising username. I'll also go ahead and put the link to the I'm Raising website down below, and you guys can go ahead and set that up. I may make a video on that as well in the future. If you guys are interested, just let me know in the comments. But again, what I'm Raising does is it allows people to donate through PayPal to you, but it basically will give you a notification for it. So this program, TNotifier, will connect through your I'm Raising. So it's pretty cool. So everything's together as one. The next thing, or the next little tab here, is called Widgets. This is where you will actually set up your widget to actually notify. I'll kind of go over this a little more in depth in just a minute or so. And then the next tab here is Invoices. This will just show your payments that you've made to the TNotifier service. You can see I just did the 1 month of $1.99 because I wanted to see how it works. I'm probably going to end up buying it probably for a year or something like that, because it's actually a really cool program. The Getting Started page, this is actually pretty cool. This will actually show your setup guides for XSplit and OBS. So if you guys are interested in how to set it up in one of these two programs, they actually have guides on how to set it up. I will actually go over how to set it up with OBS today in this video. So if you guys are a little confused on that, I'll definitely go over that. So it kind of just gives you more information on how to actually set it up. The support center, this is if you have any issues or anything with the actual service, you can open up a ticket, and they'll go ahead and email you back with whatever your request is, or any questions or whatever, any problems that you're having. And then of course they have a donate tab, so if you want to donate to TNotifier aside from your actual payment, then you can go ahead and do that here. So let's go ahead and go to the widgets here. I'll just go ahead and show you before I edit it here. I'll show you what it actually looks like. So this is what it will actually look like when you actually have a widget set up. When you want to do a test notification, which is what I showed you guys, you just click that. It will actually do a test, so you guys can test it through OBS and things like that. You can do it with follower or I'm Raising. So that's pretty nice. This is basically what it looks like. What you would do is you would put this on like a second monitor or somewhere off screen, or basically on the other screen that your game's on, so that it's not being blocked, and then you do a screen capture of that actual. And again, I'll show you guys how to set that up in just a minute. So for actually setting up the widget, I'll kind of go over this. So when you create a new widget, you'll get to a screen like this. You can name it whatever you want. The direction here, bottom or top, this is, as you guys saw, I hit test notification. It came from the bottom here. If I want it to come from the top instead of the bottom, I can just switch it to top. If you don't want it to track your I'm raising donations or your followers for some reason, and you just want like subscribers, you can uncheck those boxes here. They don't have an option for subscribers for some reason to check on and off, but maybe when you set up a partner account, maybe that checkbox is in there. Since I don't have a Twitch partnered account, maybe I don't have that option for subscribers. But again, you can turn them on and off if you want. This will be, the I'm raising donations will be grayed out until you set it up like here, like I told you before, by changing the username. So that box will be grayed out. This box will be grayed out until you actually set that up. I think it also tells you to set it up in the dashboard, so it gives you some direction on how to do that. The subscriber sound, this is actually pretty cool. This is where it has different sounds for subscribers, followers, or donations. The one that you guys were hearing was the chime, the I'm raising chime, which is pretty standard. I think most people use that. The alert's kind of annoying. I don't like it. You can also set custom sounds if you want, which are pretty cool. So if you have some, short, like 5-second notification sound or something, then you can go ahead and hit custom and allow you to browse for that file. So that's pretty cool. In terms of the colors here, this is pretty self-explanatory. Your background color, by default, it's green. You always want it to be green. This is so you can key it out with your program of XSplit or OBS. So make sure you always keep the background color green and just use the default green that they have is fine. The alert background color, this is the actual color of the pop-up background. So you can see mine was set to blue, so I have a blue background for the pop-up. Again, you can set that to whatever color you want. And then your text color is just the text color for the notification here. So again, you can set that to whatever you want. The alert settings here, this is pretty self-explanatory too. I don't know what poll interval is, so I can't tell you what that is. But all the rest of them are pretty self-explanatory. The widget height, this is if you want it to be basically a larger area, you would set it. I left mine at default, which is 60. But if you want it to be a lot bigger, you could set it to something higher. The alert length, this is how long it's actually on your screen. I changed mine to a little bit longer. I changed mine to 6,000 milliseconds. Unfortunately, it only allows you to put in milliseconds. There's no way to change this to seconds, so it's a little confusing but I mean, you can always use Google to convert your milliseconds to seconds or whatever. I would recommend at least having it 5 seconds. Somewhere between 5 and 10 seconds is probably a good time. You definitely want to leave it up there for a good 5 to 10 seconds so that everybody in your stream can see it, as well as you can see it when you hear the noise. So that's kind of a good thing. The animation speed, this is just how fast it basically pops up when someone follows you. Again, you can adjust that to your liking. And then your alert font, by default it's set to Arial, which I think it's perfectly fine. But if you want to change it to something else like Times New Roman or whatever, you can just type that in here. There's no drop down for it. And then your alert font size is, by default, I think it's 12. I set it a little bit higher because I want it to be a little bit bigger so people can see it on the stream. So I set it to 16. Again, you can change this to whatever you want. Your text settings, I recommend you just leave these at default. This will basically be your Twitch username, or not your Twitch, but whoever followed you's username, and then it'll say has followed. So they have that special percent sign code that has to be in there. Same thing with when someone donates, they have the username, the amount in parentheses, and then if they make a comment or something like that when they donate, it will put the comment afterwards. So I think by default these are fine, but if you want to change them, like you could put like username is super awesome because they just followed, you could change that to whatever. The custom CSS, I haven't messed around with this yet, but what you could do with this is if you want to change it from being like a simple box like this, you could actually add graphics and things and make it look super awesome. If you want, you can do that through the custom CSS. I think if you guys have ever watched Tally, he has custom graphics and things set up on his, so you actually see when someone subscribes, I think, or donates or something like that, an actual graphic will come down. I think if you've also watched Lyric, he has something set up similar to that as well. So it's pretty cool if you guys are interested in that. I may eventually do a tutorial on how to set up like images and graphics and stuff through CSS. It's so if you're familiar with coding, definitely this is something that you could do. I'm sure there's probably tutorials on it, or maybe even TNotifier has some sort of information on how to set up graphics and things like that. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I just wanted to kind of show you guys that. Let me go ahead and show you guys how to set it up through OBS before I end this video here. It's pretty simple, so sorry guys for the OBS inception here, but I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys that real quick. So we'll go ahead and turn off that other window. So when you have a scene set up here, I have mine just recording the monitor. Under your sources, you'll go ahead and right click and hit add, and go ahead and use window capture is what I would recommend, and hit OK. I'm gonna go ahead and I have two TNotifiers open right now because I was demonstrating on the other screen for you guys, but basically it will, when you have it open, you'll be able to find, it'll say TNotifier and you'll just select it, and inner window is always fine. And what you want to go ahead and do is click sub-region. This is where you'll actually select the region, because you don't want to capture the whole entire browser window. You just want to capture a window within it. So when you hit the select region button here, you'll see this little gray box pop up, and you can go ahead and size it to how you want. I would make sure you put the outer double line here inside your green box, just to make sure that it keys everything out correctly. So again, as you guys saw earlier when I did the test notification, it actually doesn't make the blue box go all the way to the end, so you want to make sure you keep it kind of inside, and you can test that stuff to make sure it's all working. We'll come back and key it out in just a second. So you'll go ahead and hit OK, and that will finalize it. So you can see again what I was talking about when you hit a test notification is it cuts it off a little, so don't go all the way to the edge. Make sure it's within that box. So let me bring up OBS again. So here you can actually see if I go ahead and hit edit scene for the window capture 2 that I have here, I can go ahead and position this wherever I want. What I would do is I just right click on it and go ahead and go to position and size and fit to screen. That way it's all the way to the left and right. If you guys don't want it all the way to the edge, or you have some other graphics or imagery, you can put it wherever you want, or size it however you want, to whatever way you want to actually do it. And I'm going to go ahead and just leave it in the middle. In this case, it doesn't really matter, but yeah, you guys can put it at the top or bottom. And then you'll go ahead and hit edit scene again, and it'll remove that box. Once you have it positioned where you want it, then I'd go ahead and right click on it and hit properties. This is where we'll actually key it out. It's that same screen we had before. If you want, you can key it out before. I just think it's easier to actually position it when you actually see the green on the screen. So you'll check the box that says use color key, and then you'll hit the select button for color, and you'll go ahead and click that green within your OBS window, and it actually selects that green color. As you can see, it just disappeared here, so everything is still there, but we just keyed it out. So when I actually hit the send test notification and bring up OBS again, you can actually see that it is showing. It probably displays for you guys on top of the screen because I just have that set up. So yeah, that's pretty much how you go ahead and set that up through OBS. It's again very simple. It works very similar if you use XSplit as well. They have a very similar keying system through there. So basically all you have to do is just key that out and you're good to go. So I hope this was helpful for you guys. I know it's a really cool feature, and it may help you get some more follows and some more donations or subscribers if you're a partner. So again, thanks for watching, everybody. If you liked the video, please hit the like button, and if you'd like to see more videos in the future, then please subscribe, and don't forget to keep on owning.